My dear viewers, welcome to today's coffee cup reading. This is for the whole collective. It's for everyone. I've started doing this weekly for everybody, and I hope you'll enjoy it. This is your cup, and it looks like a newspaper. Like it's so much. There is so much going on, like a big newspaper. But let's go through it and see what it says. Welcome, my dear viewers. I hope you're enjoying these readings. I have read your comments and I'm realizing that you are enjoying them. Well, let's see. What is this? Entanglement. There is an entanglement, but the sun is there, beautiful, and this godly angel, this incredible angel. Do you see that? This amazing angel. Wow. Watching over the situation. Communications. I need it. You need to express what you feel. You need to open up. But the sun is there and the angel is there. So whatever the situation is, it's going to be spectacular. I feel like success and good health is coming to all of you, for the whole collective, for all of us, me included. Success and good health. Both are shown here on a high level. Confidence, love, and perhaps expansion in your career. I see also a reparation here. There is a spanner. Repair is happening. You could be demolishing something and repairing something. You could be renovating. But this angelic being watching over you and guiding you and supporting you. And there is that beautiful white snake. There could be a lot of wealth coming in, money. The white snake is about the lotto. So I've got to say that people say you talk too much about money. I have no choice. When I see it, I say it the way it is. Whether it's good, bad, incredible, abundance, negative, I see it and I say everything. So the white snake is there, and I feel like this could be a lottery win for everybody, but it's not, of course, logical for everybody. Everybody will get it in a different timing, perhaps, but for the majority, let's say, I do see a white snake. Maybe it might be a minor win, but I do see a change of life, and there is an angelic being holding this white snake, which is amazing. So this is something destined for many in a spiritual way. It's going to happen in a miraculous way. It's a miracle. That's what I'm seeing here. Holding a by its neck. Wow. When you see snakes, I could have talked about the Chinese ear of the snake, but it's a white one, not a dark one. Whenever it's dark, we call it that way, but the white snake, it's well known. So optimism, happiness, and abundance. Okay. Contentment, a time for contentment and peace also with it. So the sun is shining, and I also feel like there is abundance coming and giving you a lot of roads, a lot of paths are opening, a lot of things you're able to do. And also I saw that actually a lot of changes you're able to make. You're developing this sort of like what's the word, I'm trying to think of the word. You're developing this particular understanding of how to spend your money or what to do with your money, especially when there's a lot. I feel like this financial success, you're managing it well, or you're putting it into areas you never thought probably you would have in the past, but you are. Maybe you're considering all these new ways of investment due to the circumstances of what's happening in the world today. But I am seeing that you're also helping others. There's money being let out to other people, so you are supporting others. There's a lot of communication. I see number 3 here, 2 3s actually, number 6, and there is a beautiful love heart here. You are going to be loving what you're doing and where you're heading. I also feel like, you know, some of you are becoming too anxious about waiting and, you know, feeling guilty about what you haven't done in the past and thinking about the future and feeling anxious. Anxiety, you know, really just brings on a lot of negative energy. So you really don't have to just leave it in God's hand and leave it in the universe's hand, or have faith and not to lose faith. I feel like it's as though you're filled with so much that you want to say. There is a big giant fish here, which looks like a stingray, a really big fish, a wide fish. This is luck to the highest level. I see on top of this that you are trying to express yourself. You're trying to release something. You want to say something to someone, but you're not. You're holding back. You're afraid maybe, or maybe you don't know how to put it. I feel like if you do really release this, I feel like a bulge is leaving. You really need to release it. And I feel like perhaps looking at different ways of expression or expressiveness, and maybe look into, maybe Google some sort of spiritual advice or spiritual teaching, so that you know how to put it so that it can become lenient and soft and gentle, and you can express it and not leave it inside you. There are relationship changes. I see relationship changes big time. So many things are happening in relationships. Some of them are transferring, some of them are healing, some of them are ending, and some of them are becoming impossible to find a solution for. Wow, that is amazing. The major changes are affecting many, especially those of you who have reached a stage where your heart is closed. It's like, you know, you don't want any more pain. You don't want to, you've done everything, whatever was in your hand, and there's nothing more you can do. There's emotional barriers protecting you, even from love itself, like you're scared to fall in love. Some of you are also feeling, some of you could be in denial about things and not able to accept the reality of the problem or the problems. And this could be keeping situations, you know, from changing. That is a possibility. Compromising to resolve issues hasn't worked. For some it might work, but for the majority it doesn't look like, in this particular reading, it doesn't look like it is possible. I do see sort of that you are outgrowing where you are in relationships. You're moving forward to a better level. You're freeing yourself. That's what I'm seeing, to be quite honest. You're freeing yourself from relationships that were very hard, and that there were no more directions to go. You know, sometimes you've got to really be careful not to give in to doubt or suspicion. Sometimes that on its own can lead or give way to disappointment. You need to be honest with yourself, with your feelings, and that truth, being honest with yourself, is going to release you and take you to the next level. I do see love here. I do see that you've got to be realistic about your expectations, and your expectations, this doesn't apply to everybody, but to some of you. I'm sort of expressing everything I'm seeing for different people. You really need to keep your expectations real so that there won't be any disappointments. Self-worth seems to be very important in the changes that I'm seeing here. A lot of changes. I see Chinese year of the tiger. For some of you, Chinese year of the tiger, Chinese year of the ox, buffalo, Chinese year of the dragon. Wow. There is an answer yes here, a big yes. And there is also. So yes to something you've been thinking and wondering. The universe, your guardian angels are saying yes. I also see a T. T could be a letter T. And also shows a dead end, or rather, I won't say a dead end, but an end to something. Something is coming to an end, and you are at the crossroads where you have to take a way out. Something that's been over stressing you, causing you a lot of worry, anguish. Something that was sort of like causing you a lot of anxiety, sleepless nights, maybe even worry. This is coming to an end, and there's a beautiful dolphin here, which shows transformations for the better. Helpful people are also going to be supporting you, and one big challenge is coming to an end. Chinese year of the monkey here, those of you who are Chinese year of the monkey. I see helpful people. I see Virgo here, very supportive. Someone is trying something new or beginning something new. This looks like, you know, it needs a little bit of patience, because it's not something that you're used to. It's something that's really quite new to you. So you need to be patient, and you will master it, whatever it is. If you're starting a new business or a new course or a new something, you don't have to be procrastinating. You can move forward, take action. Your guardian angels are saying, go ahead, move, take action, complete what you have planned already. Don't stop. Speak up for yourself. Be assertive. Follow through and take the necessary steps. You'll see it all come together. Your project is going to bring you fruition. It is going to be successful. It's so important that you know that. Focus is important. I see focus here. you know, especially in an area where you are unsure or uncertain and perhaps indecisive, you don't know whether to go or not to go. Freedom seems to be at question, a new beginning and transcending where you are altogether in regard to this focus, in regard to this picture focus. The outcome, don't fear the outcome. That's what they're saying. Don't fear the consequences. It's okay. This is part of your journey and it's part of your destiny. Just be a little bit patient and things are going to move on. I see number 2 here. Could be 1 to 2 months, 1 to 2 weeks, and things are going to get better for you. Justice, also there's a big scale and a beautiful tower. Now this tower isn't like the tower where things crumble. No, this is something different. This is a rise. This is like you're moving forward. This is like a contract, agreement, some sort of legal dispute, all resolved, but in your favor because of the scale. So the scale here shows that justice is going to be assured for you, without a doubt. And the tower shows that you are going to be elevated to a much better, higher level. For some of you, this is a time of emotional fulfillment. I feel there's a promise here. There is really, things are going to be moving and blooming for you in the emotional department. Love. Now, love is very interesting. Love is for some of you here, the majority. There is love, especially after completing a chapter, coming to an end, and there is a new chapter. There's music connected to this love, something about music. It looks like to me that there's a blessing also. You have been blessed with the opportunity to renew your love, to fall in love, to start a new love, to nurture it. It's blossoming. And with it, you are blossoming too. Now, for those of you who are not, they're closed, their barriers are about love and not interested in love, I do see a beautiful dove coming into your life. So there could be someone coming as a friend, as a helper, as a supporter, as a friend, as a companion, someone wonderful. Okay, inheritance, money, big money. Big money, inheritance, all of it. Which one is it? Is it inheritance, I'm wondering? It could be a gift of money, but it's very big to be a gift. So I see a major here, like a life-changing money, like I usually see in the tarot. This is something really big, and it shows like it's changing your path, and it's making you consider moving somewhere which you never thought it was possible. Perhaps you're changing your place, your home, your location. You are also considering, you are thinking about the stock market. I see the arrows here which represent stock market. Some of you could be thinking, or some of you could be considering real estate. Also there's property, so there's property and there's the stock market. So I don't really promote the stock market, but it's showing that many of you are considering putting money into stock market and real estate, which is really good. I always believe in the real estate part. For long-term gain, there are no quick returns, it shows, but it does show that you are going to be having an ultimate permanent abundance and security in your abundance and your success. There's so much achievement, and there's so much being done through the conventional wealth building methods. When this money is coming, you're thinking of how to manage this money into wealth building methods. So I'm seeing the stock market, which is the arrows, and then I'm seeing, of course, the land. I'm seeing land, actually, which I'm calling property. I'm not seeing houses, I'm seeing land. Okay, so bits and pieces of land, not one, big ones, and connected to rivers even. So there might be, some of you might be considering buying acreage. That could be a possibility. Some of you are even getting involved in some sort of a project where you're thinking of starting something. It's fertility here, fertile. Now some of you could be starting a family, but there is also land, earth here. So there might be good ideas about creating something magnificent. Some of you could be actually, planning to conceive someone wonderful, like having a child. But I also see that there's a lot of courage and a lot of action that needs to make a dream come true. Like this is like a real dream because it's connected to so many things. It's sort of like, okay, I'll explain it. It's very hard, but I will explain it. what I'm seeing is like two areas. Okay, it's like there are two matters or two shops, let's say, or two places that are connected, but in between there is a division. So that shows me maybe you are buying another property next to another property, another shop next to a shop, a house that have another house attached to it, that kind of a thing. It's sort of like quite intriguing anyway. But financial freedom to the highest level I'm seeing. And okay, so I just did that area. I just want to do that area here again. It's very deep. Okay, what I'm seeing is that there is someone that you have been having problems with. It's been quite challenging. This situation is coming to sort of an end. You know, someone that sort of isn't letting go, but you want to let go. You want to let go. It's amazing. Somebody does care for you, and they are going to declare their love for you. There is declaration of love. I also see Chinese year of the cat, rabbit, Chinese year of the dragon again, the second time, and the third time, 3 dragons. I see Chinese year of the dragon here. I also see that there is a temple next to this Chinese year of the dragon, and this shows that there is something very spiritual that is coming to an end. I see a beautiful palm tree, and this palm tree tells me that abundance is coming. There's going to be a lot of stability and security, and also permanency. So many of you, whatever you're building, planning, future with someone, it's going to be permanent. There's growth, and there is so much flexibility. Some of you who are planning to do something to give you that flexibility. Maybe it is about your own business, having your own business. But someone does declare the love again. Someone's declaring their love for you. Someone likes you very much, and the romance is going to be blooming once they start letting you know how they feel, flirting with you, and, you know, wanting to date you and take you out and all that, everything that comes with that. I feel like there's a lot of sweetness coming into your life. I see a beautiful bumblebee, honeybee, but not one, but there's 3 or 4 of them. So bumblebee represents a lot of sweetness entering your life. Be gentle with yourself. Be patient. Don't be angry. Be gentle with your words, with your thoughts, for yourself first and for others. Treat yourself with kindness. I feel like you need to cultivate more loving friends. You need to cultivate more loving inside you. You need to know that you are loved and cherished, and there are special beings and angels watching over you. There's also a family that has passed on. They're watching over you. There is a key. A key. Something to do with a best friend and a key. Very strange. Could be a friend, best friend, or something. Something about a key. I'm also seeing that the sun again is shining, and I did talk about that part. Now, let me just go through and see, is there anything that I have missed out, and then I'll put an end to it in a moment. I just want to see the bottom part. The bottom part always has mysteries in it. Like, yes, it has number 4 there. Number 4 could be up to 4 weeks from now, 4 days, something might happen. Chinese year of the cat, and somebody born in April. It could be an Aries or a Taurus, someone connected to, and it is to do with quick success, number 4. The other thing is I'm seeing letter E here, the letter E for England. I'm seeing also the letter D for dog. I'm seeing the letter O for Olympics. I'm seeing also the letter, what is this, T upside down? There could be a T. Was it an L? L for love. I'm seeing P for pony. I'm seeing O again for Olympics. I'm seeing M for Mexico. I'm seeing V for victory. I'm also seeing a D here. There's a D for Delta. I'm seeing S for snake. I'm seeing 2 C's next to each other for cat or Canada. And I'm also seeing the letter K for kilo or kiwi. Number 8 is here. And a beautiful, wow. Now this time what I'm seeing is the whole nest. What is it called? The comb of the bees. Like the home of the bees. There's a name. I just can't remember it now. Major sweetness coming in your life. Sweetness big time. The bee itself is sweetness in your life. But this, the whole home of the bee. What's it called? The beehive. That's it. The beehive. I should know. I have had... I used to have bees, so I should know that, but I just, forgot it. The beehive. It was years ago when I had my farm. Okay, now my dear viewers, number 8 is here, and number 8 is connected to Chinese Year of the Goat. Connected to a lot of transcending. You're transcending a certain area of your life with the help of an angel. There's a river here. Some of you are going fishing maybe. You've got to be a bit cautious what you're doing, what fish you're catching, or if you're crossing a river. Just a little bit of caution. May, the month of May is come up here. May is connected to people born again, Taurus and Gemini, but May is there. Something might happen in May. Chinese Year of the Rooster. Chinese Year of the Rooster is connected to 10, end of a chapter, and something about what is it? There's a dragon again. I saw the dragons before. There were a few dragons. The letter E is there for England also. Now, my dear viewers, that is the end of your reading. I do hope you enjoyed it. It was quite spectacular, absolutely amazing. So much there. And I want to see if there's anything at the end here. Or there is that musical note again, and there is a beautiful spanner. Something that hasn't been working is going to be repaired for you by the universe. There's going to be a lot of help, a lot of support coming to get this thing moving. And some of you have just had a brilliant idea pointed out to you. Someone is directing you to this particular idea, and this idea is going to be spectacular. It's going to bring you a lot of what is this? There's a tree here, a lot of goodies, and a beautiful tail of the fish there. So it is going to be spectacular. Whatever idea that you're proceeding with, it's going to bring you abundance and a lot of joy and happiness. And that is the end of your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. My blessings to all of you, each and every one of you. I wish you health and joy and happiness and a lot of love and light. Namaste.